Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode of Dark Matter with Andre and Miguel. We are here in Strange Moons. I always do this one first because I gotta save my Migo friends. Like, they're my buddies. I gotta save them. Alright, so we should actually just make sure everything is good on setup here. Page 16. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum. Done and done. Okay. Thank you, Beard. Thank you. Combined skill test. Cool, perfect. Alright, just had to refresh myself on that. Alright. Do not draw cards from the counter deck during the Mythos phase. 3 Doom advances. A small, slender, non-threatening humanoid with large eyes and a round, bald head guards the entrance of the facility. They do not speak, only ogles you from afar. You cannot leave the entrance tunnel. If there are player clues on this act, or after the gray is defeated, we advance. Alright, so we just need to pass this Brain plus Book 3 test twice. Whoa, is it also your birthday today too? That's crazy. I've never met anyone in my life with my birthday, so that's kind of hype. We might have just become birthday bonded for life, just so you know. 39 today? I'm 37? I'm 37 today, so we're pretty close. Okay, I'm gonna keep the well-connected, and, I think the Fox Mask is probably good, and then we'll mulligan these other ones. Okay, this is a good time for me to actually read what my weakness is. But happy birthday to you as well, birthday buddy! Let's go! When you fail skill test while in play, take one horn shovel back into your deck. Marcus Sangstrak, is that you? Get out of here, Dark Pact. Okay. This Dark Pact is becoming scarier and scarier by the second. I mean, Miguel still does have 6 red. I think I just take these cards and then mulligan the rest. It's certainly not awful. Actually, honestly, it's not too bad. Alright, so both of these are 5 tests for us. So we're up 2 naturally, so we're gonna have to reveal 2 skill tokens for this. So I would like to put my foot back down to its starting level. I think we just start simple with an E-Cash, gain 3, draw a card. I think I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3 to put down Daniel Jameson. And then I'm going to spend 1 to drop down a Hidden Shelter. And then I think we do this test for our last action, and we go 7 to 3, committing for 2 Brain Icons off of this. So we have to reveal 2 tokens, so we have to reveal 3 more tokens. Not a great start. Thank you, Javier. I appreciate it. So we are 5 to 3. We are up to 6 to 3. We pass. That's crazy. Alright, we gotta place a clue on this. That's actually pretty lucky. Thank you, Phileon. Yeah, he's gonna sneak some more corrosions in. That was funny when he did that. Oh, thank you so much, Javier, for the 17 months with your Bezos bucks. Much appreciated. Welcome to another month at the Golden Table. Happy to have you. Thank you for your support. Honestly, things are going okay so far on the start of this. We're hitting our pace pretty okay. I think realistically we want to get this well-connected going, but I mean, we have a lot of stuff that we want to play. So this well-connected isn't going to pay dividends for a while, so we don't need to rush it out. You're my sole recipient of my Bezos bucks. It feels honored, so I feel honored. Thank you. I mean, I think getting the Fox Mask out is good, because then we can work on this Graze test, putting in, like, as few resources as possible. So I think the correct course of action is to actually play Olivier and the Fox Mask. And then we just, like, get our foot established for the Mythos cards we're going to be drawing. Same, like, over here. Like, just being, like, a little bit defensive is okay. Hey, thank you so much for the gift subs. Much appreciated. I feel like now I need to get you a birthday gift. But thank you so much for that. Sorry, all this exciting noise is, I'm trying to like puzzle out this, and it makes it seem more intense than it is. Because I think we're just going to go up 3 for this test. We're going to go 5 and then 7 to 3. So first token puts us to 5 to 3. Reveal 2 more tokens. Auto fail. Alright, we put in very few resources, so we're okay with that. We'll go upkeep. Second Olivier. We'll go upkeep. Overpower. We're going to go 1 of 3. Evil card over here. Surge cannot be cancelled and ignored if there are 3 or more tally marks under Impending Doom. In your campaign log, shuffle the set-aside Feaster from afar into the scanning deck. There is none of that. Oh, sorry, I have to do this shelter. We'll each draw a card. Actually, we'll gain a resource over here and we'll draw a card over there. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so this is just going to surge. Thank you, Zephyr. Put Lost in Translation to play in your Threat Errant Seal as 0 Elder Sign token with a Chaos Bag on it. You can take my 0 token. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in this entire encounter set. Alright, we'll go with Brain 3. 3 to 3. We fail, we're going to put this in our encounter set. You must commit all eligible skill cards in your hand to skill tests performed at your location. Okay. I think we're going to start here. I'm going to spend 2 resources to play this virtual access key. Which actually we can't use to stop this horror because it's part of the cost. So what we are going to do is we're going to take a horror, put it on Daniel. And then we're going to try this test at 5 to 3. Hiya! We're 3 to 3. 1 to 3, we can commit this timely intervention to put the other clue on this, which will then advance this. Perfect. The gray alien suddenly dissolves into an array of light. You realize now that it was only a hologram. A large crustacean-like entity crawls out of the shadows from behind it. You remember these aliens, the Migo, who often use manufactured disguises when dealing with humans to appear less threatening. Another hologram animates into life. It exhibits the shapes of several humans exchanging jars of brains for stacks of golden plates and other minerals. This must have been a recording of the cultists' negotiations. With its fungoid arms, the alien gestures towards the train's facility as if inviting you in. Flip the gray to its other side, transfer any damage tokens on it to its other side. Each investigator with 3 or fewer memories takes 1 horror. We have 7 and 8 memories. We are absolutely loaded with them. Advance to Agenda 2A and Act 2A. Do not remove Doom from play. Hiya! Add 2 Doom to Agenda 2A for each tally mark under Impending Doom. Okay. The hard white speck of the sun shines brighter now, drowning out the rest of the stars, paling them and thinning them out. The harsh atmosphere permeates throughout the Migo facility. Force when a brain story asks as a defeater, remove it from the game and add 1 tally mark under Impending Doom in your campaign log. Secrets of the Mind. This outpost appears to be a human brain facility. A human brain facility. A storage facility of some kind. Perhaps using the Migo's machines to scan the brains obtained by the cultists will help determine Fragment's whereabouts. Forced. If a simulation location has no clues on it, add to the victory display. Objective. Find as many information as possible from the brain cylinders in the facility. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, we advance. Alright, so Miguel is going to stay here, but we're probably going to get the show on the road. So as a Lambo, we can exhaust him, resolve an action ability on its location, ignoring its cost. Investigators at any location might trigger this ability. We're going to use Olivier to hippity hop up here, which is going to trigger our Fox Mask. And then after you reveal brain storage, attach each set-aside brain story asset to it. The brains! Okay. Choose a brain story, attach it to a chosen asset to any interface. Okay. We're going to spend 2 actions to clear this out. We're going to release this token. I think I want that 0 back in my bag. And then we're going to just keep it simple, stupid. We're just going to move around and start getting the map revealed. Okay. Alright, this guy's going to patrol to this location. And then we're going to go upkeep. And then we get to trigger the hidden shelter, so we're going to draw another card. Oh, a loner is pretty bad with the board right now, but it's going to be pretty good pretty soon. Okay. We would like to see some evil cards here, so we're going to go 2 of 8. Cold Vacuum, Test Fist, 5 of Veil. Must either discard a non-story asset you control or choose and discard 3 cards from your hand. Well, it's probably going to be the Fox Mask that goes, so we'll just thank it for its services and, you know, that it protected Olivier. Yeah, so we're just going to get rid of this. And then over here, we got Close Encounters. Put Close Encounters to play your threat area and seal a random Chaos token from the bag on it. When you would succeed a skill test, resolve the token sealed here as if it was also revealed. So I can pull out a token, so it's going to be a -2, so we're going to seal a -2 here. Okay. Alrighty then. I think Miguel's gonna go first, and he's gonna spend 1-2 to play Loner. And then we're gonna move up here and we're gonna put the teacher up on this location. So exhausted and resolve an action ability on Migos scientist location, ignoring its action cost. Investigators at any location may trigger this ability. So we can attach it to an interface location. I will then use Loner to move up into this location. This is the reality simulator. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. And I think then for my last action, we don't need to move there yet. We can move there next turn. I'm just going to draw a card. Oh, we got our weapon, which is great. Okay, I'm going to give Andre a free scan. So we're going to scan this location, and we're going to look for an icon that has both Tringle and also Square. Where's my scanning deck? There it is. Additionally, we're going to gain a resource, I think, because we need the cash. We need the cash. All right, we're looking for... This one we don't need to shuffle, because this one is always the same stuff. There it is. Okay. A hiding place. Well, the investigator controlling Kate is at this location. Reduce its shroud by 2. 2 shroud, 1 of those. Okay. We will Olivier into this location. I will spend 1, 2, 3 to play a lockpicks. And then we will use the lockpicks to investigate at 9 to 2. We will succeed by 3, which is going to give us an action, which I'm going to use to just gain a resource. And then I think my last trick is going to be, we're just going to try a 3 to 2 investigate. Is that actually worth it? I don't think so. I'm just going to gain another resource. We'll find our economy cards eventually, but having 2 lockpicks is going to clear out these locations pretty easily. All right, we can go upkeep. Ah! Sure. Upkeep. Improvised weapons, always nice. We will ready all cards in the play area. We will go 3 of 8 Doom. We will see Migo Experiments. Test Brain plus Brain. Reveal and resolve additional Chaos token for each point you fail by. Take a horror. That's pretty spooky. Not gonna lie. You can help. I'm gonna give you 2 brains, so we're gonna go 6 to 3. We're gonna reveal 1 token. 5 to 3. We're gonna reveal another token. We pass. Over here. Okay, another one of these tokens. It's the tablet. Okay, so fucking Miguel has gotta either never take a test again, or we're just gonna have to throw out an inconsequential test. Okay. Well, I think we want Andre to go first. And we're going to start by spending 3 for a lockpicks. And then we're going to investigate at 9 to 2. -2 is going to be a beautiful little clue there. It's also enough for us to get an extra action. We're going to alleviate... Oh, this goes into the victory display. We're going to alleviate into this location. And then I believe I'm going to take a free scan to scan this location. And, sorry, no, first we send this, I guess the cultist brain up here. And we have then scan for triangle diamond with our free scan. I think I'm going to draw a card, because then we can find our economy. Okay. So triangle diamond, this one right here. Immunity. Deal 1 damage to brain cylinder 367. Each investigator there at this location adds 1 tally mark next to their memories. I don't think we need to do that. Our memory stuff is pretty good. I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to, I think, just gain a resource. We do have money cards in our deck. We'll just have to wait till we get them. We have the new Out the Door, which is going to be really good. Alright, as for us over here... I think I'm going to spend un deux trois to play the longbow. And then we're going to loan her over to this location to reveal it. We can't pass any of these tests, so we're just going to keep holding these, and we'll eventually have to just bomb them when we fight an enemy. I mean, I guess we could, like, because we attempted the skill test again. So, like, with longbow, right, we'll be able to try that again if we do fuck up, because we will fuck up. We have to reveal, what, 5 tokens? 4 tokens? So we're going to fuck that up, just so everybody is well aware. I think we're going to move in here, and we're going to attach Teacher Brain to this side, so we can start working on that as well. Other than that, we're going to go upkeep. There's the Out the Door. There's an e-cash. Ready these as well. We're going to go 4 of 8. And I shall draw a Micro-Meteoroid! Test foot 3 for failure. You must either choose one, take 2 damage, or discard each event in your hand. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to, I think, put the Out the Door on this. Gain 4 resources. Un, deux, trois, quatre. And then we'll go 8 to 3. Nice. Over here, Alien Aid, take 2 horror. If Migo Scientist is in play, you may discard, ready it and move it to any location. Discard Alien Aid. Wow, a positive encounter card? Don't mind if I do. Okay. I mean, I think realistically, we would love to put this brain over here. And then we're going to alleviate into this location. We're gonna lockpicks at 9 to 3. Nice. We're gonna grab a clue, gain an action, which we're gonna use to lockpicks, which puts us at 9 to 3 again. I can count. Nice. We did not reveal another chaos token. Okay. I am going to put this in the victory display. We move back to this location. We're going to take a free scan. And we're going to scan the astronaut brain. So we need triangle and slashes, which is right here. An accident. When you reveal a cultist token during a skill test of this location, take 1 damage. Well, I got a fishing emote from that hype train, so that's the best gift I could have ever asked for today. So we're going to take the free scan, which we got, and I think we're going to just gain a resource. And then for our last action, we're going to spend 2 and put down a well-connected to start being able to protect ourselves a bit during the Mythos phase. Over here, I think Miguel is just going to continue to kind of just like clean up and make sure everything's working okay. So I'm going to send this brain. We'll send the cultist brain over here. And then we're going to loan her over into this location, just to reveal it. We'll do the emergency cache, so we'll gain 1, 2, 3, and draw a card. Thank you, Lamfam. 2 actions left. I will spend 1, 2 to play a Hunter's Instinct. And then I think I just move back in there. And then we can go upkeep. Okay. 5 of 8. We shall draw a parasite. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, we could just sneak attack it. When you would discover any amount of clues, discover 1 fetal character, take 1 horror and discover. You know what? I'm gonna just see how many treacheries Miguel de la Cruz can just have in his threat area. You know, that seems like a pretty alright plan in my books. Okay. So we're going to evade the parasite at 6 to 3. And then I think we just sneak attack it, and we just kill it. So those are 2 of our actions. I think I got an action from passing that, so I mean, we're going to get one from this anyway, so we're going to move into here. And then I think we just lockpicks, right? And we just go 9 to 3 twice. First test, that's successful. Second test, that's successful. That's 2 clues. We're going to throw this into the victory display. And then I think we're going to give Miguel a scan, right? We'll choose to give Miguel a scan. Miguel is going to hop up to this location. And we're going to scan the teacher's brain again. So we're looking for bulbs and square. City of Cats. Discard 1 card for each card type, asset, event, or skill from your hand. Heal 1 mental trauma. Can Miguel do that? He feasibly could. So we loan it up there. We got a free scan. We'll draw a card. Ah! Okay, we're going to punch this guy at 3 to 2. Alright, he's going to come back down over here. I also can grab an event from my discard pile. I mean, I guess the Lion Weight is just fine to bring back, right? Okay. So that was our fight. We're gonna draw a card. I'm looking for an asset. Okay. I think I want to heal the mental trauma. No, Andre Patel wants to heal the mental trauma. Okay, we can do that with Andre. Eventually. I have like only 4 skills in this deck. We have 6 skills. Oh, sorry, I have 9 skills. We have tons of skills. Okay, so we just have to hopefully get there. Okay, in that case, I think Miguel is just going to move in here And then we're going to send the teacher brain down to this location. Alright. Upkeep. Upkeep. Time is running out. Give me the feline hybrid. I don't think I'm going to Hunter's Instinct this turn. We'll go 6 of 8. I shall draw a cold vacuum. Okay. Could go 3 all. I could just lose 3 cards. Yeah, I think I'll go 3 all. Because we're also going to take a horror here. Okay, we just fail. So we're going to take a horror and shuffle this back into our deck. And then I will discard 3 cards from my hand. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're not going to heal the trauma. And I think that's okay. Let's see what we get over here. More alien aid. Let's go, Miguel! I hear you like treachery, so I put some in your threat area, brother. Okay. Honestly, all things considered, this should be pretty easy. How's Lands of Evershade? Are you going to post a playthrough video again? Yeah, I'm actually loving Lands of Evershade. I'm having a great time with it. So we had the intro video go live 2 Saturdays ago. We had our next session go live last Saturday. We have our third session, or the third video going live this Saturday, and we're recording 2 more videos today. So, honestly, we're going to be running through all of the adventure packs. And we also then have, I ordered the other adventure packs as well. So we're gonna, Lands of Evershade is gonna keep coming out on the channel. There might be breaks between the packs while Travis Britt and I play other games, but we're having a great time, and there's definitely more playthroughs coming. So yes, thank you. But thank you for the kind words, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Alright, what the fuck are we doing? Whose turn is it? It's Andre's turn. We want to get as much out of this payday as we can, so we're probably gonna be the scanner this turn. We don't need to go to this side anymore. We're gonna want to come here. This guy should be ready, so we're actually just gonna attach this over here, I think, with this guy. And then we're gonna lock picks. Thank you, Spirit Juice. We're gonna go 9 to 3. Hi-ya! Nice. I'm going to grab a clue, which is going to give us an action. So we've performed 1 action so far. We're going to do that again, 9 to 3. Or we've spent 2 actions. It's an additional action. We're going to move back over here. This is going to, so we're going to move to this location. This goes in there. Okay. I'm going to do an additional action to scan. We'll scan the cultist brain, which is this one. This should cost to investigate Fever Drem and commit all eligible skill cards in your hand to the investigation. When Fever Drem is added to the victory display, recording your campaign long that you witness the unconscious pandemonium. Okay. I'm going to gain a reason. Actually, we'll draw a card. That's okay. We'll then move back in, and then we're going to play the payday, which should get us, we investigated, we scanned, we moved, and we played payday, so we have 5 resources. Literal big brain scenario? Literal, yeah, 100%. The biggest brain. Alright, Miguel's gonna punch this dumbass cat. We're gonna go 3 to 3. I'm hoping for a 0. Alright, this guy's gonna move into this location, and we're gonna fucking hunt him down. He thinks he's got it? No. Alright, I don't necessarily need to clear this out, which is kind of funny. Alright, we're gonna do 1 scan. We're gonna scan Hourglass and Square. The teacher. A hazy voice sounds out of the machine and introduces themselves as an elementary school teacher. They had been abducted by the cultists over 100 years ago during the Great Cataclysm. A hiding place is in the victory display. So we're going to, you jog their memory by recounting the events of their abduction. They describe hearing news of the cultists spreading biological agents of some sort throughout the streets during the riots. We're going to add this card to the victory display. Okay. Then for our last action, I'm going to punch the cat. And I think I actually want to try to pass this test. So we're going to go 5 to 3. All right, we passed this test. So that means we have the -2 and this. So we are currently, this is 5. So we're 5 to 3. This is going to put us up to 6. This is going to put us down to 4. We have to reveal 2 more tokens. That leaves us at 4. This puts us down to 3. We actually will succeed and deal a damage to this guy. I was not expecting that to happen. We will then release these tokens. We'll discard these. We're not discarding clues, so that should never be relevant. We're going to draw a card off the overpower. Second longbow. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to take a direct horror, but we're going to cancel that horror with the virtual access key. There's no time and space. We have no fear of that. We will then go upkeep. All right, 7 of 8. Yeah, 2 to 3. I have to deal 1 damage to a brain story asset. We're going to kill the cultist first, because he's the jerk. And then what do we got here? Okay, we're 6 to 3. I'm just going to go 8 to 3. This lion weight will be better down the road. Okay, we pass. So I might still play it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright, well, we're going to be a little bit busy investigating this location. So I think we're going to give Miguel a free scan. We'll see about that. I think first we're going to, no matter what, we're going to put this brain over here. Okay. Well, we're going to investigate. We have no cards that we can commit to this test. So we're just going to go, yeah, communicable skill cards, skill cards. So we're just going to go 9 to 3. Reveal 2 additional tokens. We're going to take a horror. So we're 7 to 3. We're 5 to 3. So we do get a clue. We do get an action. Oh, frick. Okay, well, this location's here. Here, I guess I'll just do this manually. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty then. With that extra action, we're going to use the lockpicks. Hiya! That's good. Hey, Chris. The Chaos Pack, honestly, so far has been pretty gentle, but I know you were just in the code changing it, and I'm going to get a few autofails coming up. As a classic birthday prank. I'm gonna investigate this location, and we're gonna go 6 to 3. Alright, we'll grab a clue. That's pretty good. I guess I just, like, draw a card as my last action. I mean, I think we give Miguel the scan. I don't remember what this guy wants, if he wants the fever dream or the mutiny. He might want the mutiny. It's probably where the scan. Miguel's actually looking pretty alright right now. So I'm just going to draw a card for the last action. Hood Instinct is fine. I mean, they're not that impressive right now, but they'll get there in the future. Alright, let's punch the cat. 3-all, baby. Die! Nope. Zoop. Alright, we'll take the free scan on this one. So we're going to do triangle and hourglass. When the communicator crackles into life, it sounds the murmured hymns of a chant. You realize that this brain must belong to one of the cultists. We have 4 more memories. You try to remind the cultist of the sacred mission to awaken the royal princes of Carcosa. To your surprise, they denounce the existence of Tassilda. They believe that only the inevitable Hastur could direct the great play that is the universe. Add 1 tally mark under impending doom. And then we put this card in the victory display. Okay, I'm going to move over here. And then I am going to send the brain, the teacher brain over here. And then we can get this next turn. We could potentially even scan and start getting out of here next turn. What do I do with my last action? Nothing. Because I moved. I punched. Oh no, I moved. Yeah, no, I moved with that. Okay. Hello, kitty cat. I will grab this, lion weight. Upkeep. I know the line, Bart. Alright, this is going to advance. A roar of no creature on Earth resounds throughout the facility. A myriad of flying wings blot out the sun, swooping towards the facility. The lights within the chambers take on a darker bluish hue, what you assume must be the Migo's equivalent to an alarm. You realize now that you're in the midst of an interstellar assault. Shuffle the set aside interstellar predators encounter set in the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. This set is indicated by the Byakhee icon. Discard cards top the encounter deck until a Byakhee enemy is discarded and spawned at the entrance tunnel. Ain't no problem for a guy like me. I have to get like the shortcut key for discard a card. Vicious Byakhee, huh? Start the enemy phase. If this motherfucker do be ready, deal 2 damage to each Migo enemy and brain story asset at its location. Okay. Okay. Flight of the Byakhees. The large creatures with membranous wings and webbed feet spiral down towards the facility, ready to strike at any moment. When a brain story asset is defeated, remove it from the game and add 1 tally mark under impending doom in your campaign log. Alright, let's see what we got here. A parasite. It's back, baby. I will take... Oh, sorry, we canceled the horror with this again. I'll take 2 direct damage, I think. No, I can deal 1 damage to the brain cylinder. That's no problem. Okay. I hope one day I'm an Amigo brain facility, you know? I think that'd be kind of fun. Let us evade this Migo this parasite. I have to commit this card, I have to commit this card, so we're gonna go 9-3. Hiya! Alright, he's evaded. So we're gonna draw a card. We're gonna gain an action. And I think I'm gonna even also play a Honed Instinct to gain another action. Okay. We're going to investigate at 9-3. This is our Honed Instinct action. We're good. We're going to grab this clue, and then we're going to write, we have witnessed the unconscious pandemonium. We witnessed the unconscious pandemonium. Wow. Get in there. We're going to Olivier over into this location. I'm going to use the free scan on myself to scan slash bulbs. After you reveal a +0 Elder Sign token, reveal and resolve an additional skill token for this skill test. No problem. We'll draw a card. It's not bad. I mean, it actually is going to be beneficial to us. Alright, let's move back into this location. Actually, we might not even need to do it. I'm going to lock picks, so we're going to go 9-2. Can you still play Arkham and go Brain Cylinder? Might be alright then. You know what? I'm going to ask that they only put me in the Brain Cylinder if that is possible. So I'll tell you if I get there. Let's go Well Connected. We're going to go 6-2. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, last action. Sounds like we're just going to gain a buck. Alright, as for us... Okay, we can patrol the Migo Scientist somewhere else. Miguel can do the last little bit here. We are going to attack this guy. Hi-ya! Oh, he's dead. Okay. I'm going to spend 1-2 to play a Lion Wait here. That shit is fast. We're gonna move the cultist, no, the astronaut down here. There's your autofail. Thank you. It honestly, it made me cherish all the good tests that I had today. This is gone, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna then loan her into this location, and I think we just take the scan, right? We do cultist. Oh, we've done cultist. We do this guy. No, we don't want to do this guy until we get that. We just want to move in this so we don't get attacked by this guy, because it'd be stupid to just get attacked for no reason. Okay. I will just draw a card as my last action. And I will then move the Migo up here. This guy can come up there. This guy will go upkeep. We'll go upkeep over here. I'll discard this Hidden Shelter. There's no reason to play it. We'll go 1 of 5. Evil card over here is a Stalking Byaku. Oh, I guess I could have attacked this guy. We'll go 6-4. Why not? Yeah, we just missed. What does this guy do? After a taxi, move to the connecting location with the fewest investigators. Cold Vacuum, that's no problem. We'll go 3-all. We'll fail. I'll discard 3 cards from my hand. Maybe like this winging it in these 2 improvised weapons. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, game? Okay. So I think we want to start with Andre. We're going to try to evade this parasite. And we're going to spend 1-2. And we're going to play right under their noses. I have to commit these cards. And I have to bet the house on it. So we're going to go 6. Oh, no, so this is play after you successfully evade. So I have $2 left. So we're going to go 9-3. Hiya! Nice. We're going to draw a card. We're going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to spend 1-2 to play right under their noses, which will allow us to discover a clue at our location, and we may discover a clue at a connecting location. We're just going to grab this, and we're going to throw that in the victory display. That was not during an investigation, and I don't think I missed it. I might have. If I did, I apologize. Okay. All right, we want to get out of here before the Dark Pack shows up. So we get another action. This guy's evaded. We're going to Olivier into this location. Well, we're going to give the free scan to Miguel this turn. I think we can finish this turn, right? We move into this location. We move in here, getting attacked for 2 meat damage. These guys engage us. And then we just resign. Which I think does technically leave the parasite here. Miguel takes the free scan, which I gave, to scan the last card here. When the communicator connects the brain cylinder, all you hear is screaming, "Ah! I'm falling! I'm falling!" Perhaps the disembodiment was too much for the fragile human mind to grasp. You gently convince them that they are no longer drifting through space, that they are finally at rest. Somehow the voice is relieved in sighs. When you ask about the cultists that abducted them, they tell you all that they remember. Add this card to the victory display. That was a free scan. We'll gain a resource. We will then loner. And then we're going to move in here and resign. Easy. I'm falling! For you. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Alright, it is Agenda 3. You sneak out of the facility while the extraterrestrial swarm is distracted and return to your vessel. Behind you, a large translucent shield covers the entrance to the tunnel. Within moments, the Miguel facility begins its retaliation. A spew of green gas releases into the facility, eradicating the remaining predators. R2. Alright, if there are 3 story cards in the victory display, recording a campaign log. You've uncovered the cultist's inhuman methods, and we're going to add a squid to the bag for the rest of the campaign. Which campaign are you playing? This is Dark Matter. If a copy of Migo sign is victory display, we are allied with the Migo. I love the Migo. We had a tally mark under impending doom. Dark Matter is great. It's a great campaign. I always like bringing investigators through it that I know that I like, because it's an easier campaign and it's high on XP. It's kind of like the reverse of stress testing, right? Where it's, I don't want to see like how they handle when they're like under pressure. I want to see like their best case scenario, right? Like to see like when they really start to sing. And that's what I really enjoy Dark Matter for, kind of like trying out investigators to seeing if they are like, as if they struggle with Dark Matter, they're probably a weaker investigator in the long term. And so far, Miguel, and I mean, I'm gonna be real, this card is probably should not have been put into the Survivor class. I think it's good. Like, I don't think it's like a mistake, but I've noticed a big difference in my Survivor play patterns already, just having Loner in the pool. How does it align with the 1920s theme? It does it very well. It actually is probably, it handles that transition from 1920s into space very well. It's not like just like a hand wave. There is like an actual explanation for the whole thing. Anyways, we gained 7 victory, but Miguel is going to gain 9 victory. So let us get those decks upgraded. Okay, we're probably going to do the Shadow of Earth next. But first, let's upgrade the decks. Okay. Yes, it is a spiritual sequel to Carcosa. It's a very good campaign. Like, it's not a coincidence that it's like widely regarded as the best custom campaign and on par with official campaigns. And it's also no coincidence that Axolotl then went on to design like a really good video game. Like, the core design is just really good. And that's like something that like it's like it's a big part of it, like of why it all sings the way it does. All right. Well, I think it's time to do the Hunter's Instincts, because I think being able to have the option to grab eCash 2 is going to be really good. And I think it's also now a good time for us to start doing some of this trap stuff. So I have 5 XP I can put in here. Yeah, he made a video game, Starvaders. Poisonous, and I think Net is really nice. I think we'll run those, and we'll kind of run like enemy control management. Now over here in Andre, we actually have a lot of choices to make. Yeah, he made Starvaders. Starvaders is very good. Again, it's no coincidence, right? Alright, a sudden fall is kind of neat. Clean sweep is kind of alright. Quick exit is kind of okay. The right under their noses has been very good. The out the door. Let's finish my blind play with the Scar Achilles today. I think I know what I'm playing next then. That's great. I know, I think you'll have a great time with it. How did you find Scarlet Keys? Not a loaded question at all. I'm always very curious to see how people handle this, handle Scarlet Keys and all that, like what their vibe is on their blind play. I think I'm down to try this Sudden Fall card. They're such weird cards. Like the upgraded backstab, we're never playing multiple copies. I really like the idea of it. I enjoyed the reading, didn't like the last snare, but felt kind of like, where did this come from? Oh fuck, you just got Cotton Eye jokes stuck in my head. Where did it come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you go to Cotton Eye Joe? Did it do? Yeah, the voting, I actually am not a big fan of the final scenario either. I do like the voting before. I wish the final scenario was split into 2 parts. We could go with the upgraded Grapevine. I think that's not a bad idea. Yeah, Sudden Fall with Where's the Party does seem like a really good combination. And I mean, like, Sudden Fall is probably better than Backstab, just because it's 1 resource less, we get a stat boost. We're never playing the looping version of the other Backstab. So I could run those. Let's put those in the deck. Let's remove the backstabs. And then I have 1 XP. Is there anything that's actually worth 1 XP, or are we just gonna run, I think I also want to grab another Days, another Dollars for this deck. Are we just banking the 1 XP? I guess we could start putting stuff into the Honed Instinct. Maybe like when an enemy engages you, get an action. That's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put Well Connected in the sideboard. No, not Well Connected, sorry. Another Day, Another Dollar. You know what? We'll take the New Art, because I feel like that's a bit more Andre. Okay. Well, those are the upgrades to the decks. That is that's an easy scenario, but it's easy because you do it first. The one you do first in the mid of Dark Matter is always a little bit easier than the others. But I gotta save my Miguel friends. I gotta. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you guys next week. Bye.